Welcome to Hebrew Words in Scripture. This is Lesson 24. We're going to explore how the word Baal morphed into the word Bel. Our last lesson we looked at the word Hannibal as a Roman name. Hannibal was the Roman general that crossed the Alps in 218 BC. His name Hannibal means grace of Baal. And we're going to see how that, we're going to look at that word in Hebrew. Here we see the word Baal Hanan, Bet, Ein, Lamet, Shet, Nun. It's a final nun, so it goes below the line. And it would be pronounced as Baal Hanan. And it means Baal is gracious. As we saw the word in the Roman era, it turned into gracious is God, is Baal, the master or the Lord. So we see Baal Hanan becomes Hanabal. Just a few words up in the Hebrew dictionary, we see the word Baal Zebub, and we see that again is a capital letter, which indicates some kind of deity. Which in this case was a Philistine deity worshipped at Ekron, and it means Lord of the Fly. We see that it is Baal Zebub, and the word Zebub means the fly, or a special type of, Zebub means a fly, but it's a special type of fly. It has means to flit. Zebub is a fly, but it has a special meaning. It means to flit or to fly, but it is especially one of a stinging nature. This name Beelzebub is used in the New Testament, and it's a name used for the character of Satan. Here is another word of Baal ahead in the dictionary. It is Baal Haman, which means the Lord or possessor of abundance. It's the site of Solomon's vineyard. But you notice again it's a capital B, so it's the characteristic of deity. Here we see another word with Baal. Here we see another word with Baal, and this is Baal Hamon, meaning the Lord or possessor of abundance. It's the name of the site of Solomon's vineyard, but notice it's a capital B. So there again, it's referring to a specific god or deity. This is the word Belteshazzar or Belteshazzar. Bet, Lamed, Sheen, Aleph, Sadi, Resh. Belshazzar. And we see that it is Bel, protect the king. So the end part here is evidently king. We have Baal or Bel. So we see the word Baal has changed its phonics to Bel, and this now is an Aramaic word. The king of Babylon at the time of its fall was Belshazzar, and it's also the name of Daniel is Belteshazzar. As an interesting little puzzle, we see the word tsar appear here. We have the same phonics that appear in a few hundred years later in the name of Caesar. We would say the anglicized would be Caesar. We see it appearing even later in the Russian kingdoms, and we see the head of that kingdom is called a czar. And we even see it in Germany in the 1900s AD, where we talk about the Kaiser or the Kaiser, Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany. Just a few endnotes. We saw the word Baal, Bet, Aleph, Lamed, appearing many times, as many as 20 or 20 plus times, as a prefix or as the word itself, as the meaning of Lord or Master, or as some kind of deity in the Levant, that is in the Canaanite Palestine area. We did see that word change to Bet Lamed, to Bel, in the Babylonian society, and that was the time that we saw the language. We saw the letters, the characters of the Hebrew language change from what we call Paleo-Hebrew to the square characters that we use and we see today in printed form.